Hey, yo, welcome into CHGO Bets Daily, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook. I think I already said that. Download the app today and use promo code CHGO when you sign up. Was Steven worried that I wasn't going to wait for the drop? I was waiting for the drop.
Yeah, Steven was worried, yes.
Yeah,
Steven was
Steven.
worried. And also, like, your screen, like, it disappeared or whatever. We didn't know where you were.
Yeah, all we saw was that picture of AJ Pollock that you have
Well,
as your avatar for some reason.
Yeah.
I was turning off my phone Wi-Fi, so I just wanted to make sure that everything was all right. Because usually when you're on the Wi-Fi and streaming at the same time, it doesn't go well. Welcome into a remote version of CHGO Bets Daily. Thankfully, because my shower isn't draining, so I can't shower and I stink. I'm Sean Anderson. You can call me Stinky and follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. Alongside me is Cody Delmendo. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. We got a lot of great bets tonight, and specifically the Bulls are taking on the 76ers, and I think there's a lot of great action to be had in that game. But Cody, let me ask you first, how are you doing?
I'm good, Sean. Last night, gambling-wise, finished even, and thankfully, because Kyle Schwarber hit a homer, which I did not give out. I just took it because finally I wanted to bet on someone to hit a homer, and Kyle Schwarber covered my losses because I took the over and I took Team USA to win. Of course, if you use the boost, or not the boost, but the promo on DraftKings Sportsbook, then you would get your $15 back if you bet on Team USA last night. Now I'm trying to figure out what I want to use that $15 for. I'm probably going to save it for the NCAA tournament this weekend. But yeah, thankfully, Kyle Schwarber covered the losses. So we're coming in even tonight. And all that money I made from that parlay this past weekend, it finally entered my bank account. So, we're feeling pretty good about the money right now. Maybe not necessarily in my DraftKings Sportsbook account, but like in my actual bank account.
You're probably gonna go spend that on some new shoes. And I can't see what you're rocking today because your face and my face are blocking up. Oh, there you go.
I got the threes on today. What you know about the threes?
I don't know anything about any shoe. I just know that you wear them. I used my $15 bonus bet already on Texas to win the Midwest region. We talked about that yesterday. I like it at plus 210. I think why not place it on a future? We like plus money, and when you have a bonus bet, why not take a shot? And that's a singular event to happen. It's not plus money on a team to win the first half and second half. It's not. I mean, I guess it's for them to win 2 games, but I mean, you're picking them in a bracket, really. So I think Texas is going to advance in that bracket. I just think that they're going to be way too much for Xavier. I don't think Xavier's going to be able to stop them. And up top, that's a tougher matchup for both UConn. Or no, that's Gonzaga. No, sorry, wait.
Gonzaga
Texas
and UCLA
plays Xavier, and then Xavier plays Houston or Miami, Florida, right?
Yes.
Right. I think that's going to be a real tough matchup for Houston. I think Miami, Florida has the capability to upset them. I think it's going to be a tough game, and whoever gets out of that is going to be pretty scathed. And I think that Texas is going to be pretty unscathed and pretty, going to handle Xavier pretty easily. So I like them at plus 210. Again, I like plus money. It was this or Michigan State. But again, I still don't trust Michigan State. I didn't trust them before the tournament started, and I still don't trust them now, Cody.
Yeah, for my DraftKings pick of the week on CHGO Cubs today, I actually gave them Kansas State. So we're manifesting it, or at least I am. I know that you like Michigan State more than I do. I guess for the sake of rooting for the Big Ten, I would be happy if Michigan State won. But yeah, shout out to Shep in the chat. Shout out to Little Pipe was up. And Shep also, he too was asking about what to put it on. And I think that's why Sean Sodi said, I guess the $15 I would use to put it on. I see, the thing is like, I took all the ones that I liked that we talked about on Monday and I just parlayed them. So it's at like plus 2,500 or whatever for the ones that I gave. I guess I could just put the $15 on one of them. I guess the one I feel most confident about is Texas. So maybe we both do that, Sean.
I mean, I think it's probably the smartest thing to do right now. You're thinking about what things could cash. If you want to get real crazy, you could play something on like soccer Champions League for somebody to win. But I'm not going to give you a soccer bet confidently.
If you want just pure value, because again, it's a free bet, so it's not like you get to keep the $15. You just get the value, you get the money that the $15 is worth. If you just want to do one game, of you look at this NCAA tournament. I mean, you can get Gonzaga at plus 105, so you just get your $15 back if they do beat UCLA. I think it'll be a great game. I know
most public money right now on an underdog is on Kansas State, and I think most favorite team is Tennessee. So maybe you could fade the public and take Florida Atlantic on the money line.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that you're high on San Diego State. They're at plus 280 on the money line against Alabama. I don't like it, but again, as far as pure value, I think that's a fun one.
I like San Diego State.
Yeah. And then I don't think it happens, but you know how March gets, man. Princeton plus 420 against Creighton. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
I mean, how many 15 seeds have advanced to the Elite Eight?
Well, what is St. Peter's?
0.
St. Peter's did last year against Purdue.
No, they didn't go to the Elite Eight.
I swear they did. They beat Purdue in the Sweet 16.
That can't be right. They went to the Elite Eight.
We're all
Oh Jesus, yeah, they went to the Elite Eight. All right,
yeah,
I was wrong. Okay, hey, shout out to Braggs and Purdue. Love that video that I posted. I'll tell you that. That's for sure.
What a good way to shit on him one more time.
I thought they would have been a number 1 seed. I thought they would have been a number 1 seed losing to, or I guess a 2 seed losing to the 15 seed. Yeah, I don't know what my head was.
St. Peter's beat
out to lunch.
St. Peter's beat Kentucky in the first round as a 15 seed.
Yeah,
I can't remember who they beat in the second round, but
they beat 7 seed Murray State, then number 3 Purdue, and then lost to North Kakalaki.
Right. So again, I think that Princeton is more likely to be like that Cinderella more so than FAU. So I don't know, plus 420. Creighton, they're playing really well right now. I again, for pure value. You know,
that's the thing is I think that San Diego State can probably play the lowest possession game. UCLA the same. UCLA plays pretty low possession, so Gonzaga plus money makes some decent sense. I think San Diego State is going to try to slow down the game against Alabama, so I think that they're pretty fair. And we just know that Princeton has advanced playing smart basketball. I think the issue though is that Creighton is also very smart. They're dangerous. They're better. They're quicker. And I know this is all that we've been saying, but now you're giving McDermott basically, 4 days to prep. I do not think that they're going to lose because, again, they're going to have such a high possession game that they're going to be able to pull away. If they're just efficient enough shooting threes, that they'll smash Princeton. And I think that we'll see that. But that's why I'd probably take, if you're just going to take one singular game, I'd take San Diego State because I think they have the best shot and the more juice. I don't think Gonzaga, because what you turn the $15 bet into $16.50.
Or, and just to wrap this up, you could just put it on another future, and you can get the White Sox at plus 250 to win the division.
Knock it off. No. Take the Cubs to make the playoffs at plus.
You could put it on the Cubs at plus 650 to win the division.
What's them to make the playoffs? It's plus 300,
plus 310. Last I checked.
Take that delusion. I mean, come on. I mean, if the White Sox are going to win in the fucking division, I mean, so the Cubs are going to make it to the playoffs. Not going to happen. Anyway,
Cubs are at
Cody,
plus 360.
I heard you got an issue.
Actually had better odds. So,
what's that?
I said Cubs are actually at better odds now compared to the last time I saw it. It's at plus 360. Probably went the value probably got better because Seiya Suzuki got hurt with the oblique. So,
Cody, I got a question for you.
What's up?
I heard you have an issue. Most men have an issue, but I heard you have an issue.
Well, see, I said this on CHGO Cubs yesterday. We kind of talked about how we're having our pregame party at this one particular bar that I can't announce yet because I'm not particularly sure that it's there. But if it is there, I once fell in love there like twice. And thank God I had Roman.
Oh, okay. There you go. I heard that you can't get through these ads without laughing.
Thank God.
It's not Roman.
Thank God I did have Roman that one night.
It's not our friends over at Roman. It's
not. I thought you were leading me into that.
It's okay. It's different. It's the nether.
Okay, Steven thought so too.
Yeah, it definitely sounded like a Roman read.
That's on me. We're talking about Manscaped. All right, you're talking about cleaning down there. You're talking about the nooks and crannies. Spring is sprung, and our friends at Manscaped have the best tools for some spring cleaning. They've already helped you tidy up all the nooks and crannies of your body's basement. But this year, Manscaped can help you get the perfect presentation on that beautiful face with the new Beard Hedger Pro Kit. Make sure you look your best this spring by using code CHGO to get 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com. Yeah, this really didn't make any sense because especially it's not your nether region trimmer. It's your face. This is made for your beard. And as you can see, I'm getting a little bit scraggly. So if I had a shower, if I had the ability to be in the shower and have running water, I would be able to shave. However, my shower is not working, but I can shave in the shower because it's a waterproof razor. It is fantastic. It has a nice little flashlight at the end. It has 20 hair cutting lengths with one guard, so no more messy drawers full of add-ons. I have an old pouch of just add-ons somewhere in my closet that's collecting dust. No need with the new Beard Hedger Pro Kit from Manscaped. So save 20% off and free shipping with code CHGO Bets at manscaped.com. That's 20% off free shipping with code CHGO Bets at manscaped.com. And focus on the face and use the Beard Hedger Pro Kit for the cleanest look in the game. Also, there's 3 free gifts: a beard brush, a comb, and scissors to ensure your beard is ready to impress. So make sure you go to manscaped.com, use code CHGO Bets, you get 20% off and free shipping of the Beard Hedger Pro. It's a fantastic device.
Sean, we have 10 people watching right now.
What up? Make
what
sure
up
you
to
like,
all y'all,
folks.
I would love to know the people watching. I would love to know what their plays are tonight. Because to be honest with you, I don't like tonight's slate. Like I'm like ready to get to Sweet 16 action tomorrow. But as degenerates that we are, Sean, we're gonna bet tonight anyway.
Well, we're gonna bet tonight, and honestly, I'm actually in love with tonight's slate. I'm really excited for tonight's slate. My buddy Steven, can we flash the bets? I was gonna call Steven Cody, and that's just not his name. Cody, your name's Cody. Steven's name is Steven. Steven, could you flash my best bets for tonight? I'm very excited. Jordan Walker of UAB is playing tonight in the NIT. It is appointment viewing on ESPN2, 6 p.m. It is against Vanderbilt. The Blazers are 27-9, Vanderbilt 22-14. Vanderbilt, pretty scrappy squad led by Jerry Stackhouse. But Jordan Walker, senior from Long Island, New York, is a stud on the year. He averages 22.6 points per game. But it's been a couple tough games for him against FAU in the CUSA championship final, only 18 points. Against Southern Mississippi in the first round of the NIT, only 16 points. And then against Morehead State in the second round, only 5 points. What does that mean, Cody? It means that Jelly Walker is due. Before that, games of 32, 27, 41, only 8 when he played Western Kentucky, but he has had some injury concerns. But even then, before that 8 game, 32, 25, 22, 25, 20. He is a walking bucket. And I do think that he'll go to the foul line a decent amount tonight. So I like Jelly Walker to go over that 22.5 point total because he's just been cold. Players that are that good, that are seniors, that average that many points are just due after 3 games of, cold stretches. I think he has a real nice game tonight, and I think that UAB probably wins that game due to their senior. So I like that, and it's at -105 for him to go over his season average. Again, 22.5 is the over that we're going with, and he averages 22.6 tonight. You're getting to that near plus odds.
I do like UAB to win tonight, and I will probably eventually bet it. But it's weird. I'm taking the under, and both these teams have been putting up points all season. So the one reason I'm taking the under is UAB is 0-3 on the over their last 3 games, obviously part of the NIT. So that reason, also Vanderbilt is 0-2 in their last 2 games on the over. So both recently the under has been going, it's been very profitable for these 2 teams the last couple games. So that's kind of a trend. But they do like to play fast. I'm a little nervous, but the reason that I'm taking the under is because I think UAB wins. And if they're going to win, they're going to have to play. They're going to have to change their game up a little bit, I think, because I do think that Vanderbilt is very good. But yeah, I don't know. Anytime, especially in March, when you get 2 teams that like to score a lot. Let's use Missouri and Utah State last week as an example, Sean. We thought that they were going to put up 90 points apiece, and it ended up going way under. And the under in the NCAA tournament is very profitable. It's like a lot. I know this is the NIT,
and it's at Vanderbilt. It's not at a neutral.
It's not a neutral site. I understand. But I do think that especially these two programs, they care about winning the NIT. The UAB is a mid-major, one of the better mid-major schools, I think. They're not in the NCAA tournament for a reason, because they're in a mid-major conference where only one or two teams get in normally. But then on the other side, Vanderbilt, Jerry Stackhouse is building something. I think they care a lot about this game. So I think the defense is actually going to come out and show a little bit more. And you've seen that with the totals going under the last couple games for both these teams. So I'm kind of riding that kind of thought process on it. Wouldn't be surprised if it went over, because both teams love to score points. They've shown it all year. The over is 22-13 for UAB, and Vanderbilt is 20-15-1 on the over under this year. So it makes sense. But I think I'm not necessarily saying that the pace is going to be slow. I'm saying that I think you're just going to see a little bit better defense. And the total is at 152.5. It was at 153 this morning. So it is coming down just a little bit. So I think a lot of people are leaning on the under here. So I'm going to ride that. It's the one NIT game. It's the first NIT game of the NIT that I'm betting. So thoughts and prayers, please.
Let's go. Yeah, Vanderbilt against Michigan. You had McDaniel scored 19 points. He's a guard and went to the line 3 times. Then Yale as well had a guard. Mahoney dropped 19, and he went to the line 4 times. I think Jelly Walker a little bit more crafty, will go to the bucket a couple more times. And even though Vanderbilt kind of playing with a slower pace, defensive efficiency near 150 in the NCAA. So I think Jelly Walker, a very talented scorer, senior, will have the motivation to go out and ball. So hopefully 23 points from Jelly Walker and an under of 152. That it can happen, Cody. Let's make it happen in UAB
Manifest.
Vanderbilt. Let's go to the Bulls and Sixers game tonight. Shep, we said take a straight, take a future, take a singular event to happen. He says 7-leg parlay with my $15 free bet. We will get to Cody's parlay now. Why not? You got it at plus 370. Shep, feel free to share yours as well. But what you got for the people at plus 370?
So mine is at plus 370 before you use the 20% boost or 25% boost on DraftKings Sportsbook, which is up to like 460 now. So I put 370 because if you use that boost on something else and then, you want to do this parlay too, you'll probably get it around plus 370. So Joel Embiid over 11.5 rebounds. He had 16 in the last game against the Bulls. I know that went to 2 overtimes, but Joel Embiid in his career against the Bulls has just dominated them. So I feel like you have to put something related to it. The over under for his points is just ridiculous. Like the over starts at like 31 or 30 and a half, whatever, something like that. And it's just a lot of points. I know he put up 37 against the Bulls in the last game. But again, I don't want him to score 28, 29 and then me lose, because that's just brutal. So I'm going to take the rebounds, and then I'm taking him to get a block. I think he had 3 in the last game against the Bulls as well. I think one block is like minus 450. So putting in a parlay. And then I'm taking the big man in this one. We might as well call this the big man parlay or something. I don't know, Steven.
Why not? You already said it. Why not? Roll with it.
Yeah. So Vooch over 14.5 points. He had 21 against 76ers the other night, and over 8.5 rebounds. He had 12 rebounds. Vooch is like the one guy on this Bulls team that I feel like you can rely on. I've done a few DeMar DeRozan ones, and they've completely missed. Zach LaVine is so up and down, but the Bulls are playing well right now. Like I just said out there in the studio earlier on the Cub show, I was like, we got to like literally strap down Mark K, because ever since he got here, the Bulls have been playing well, and like we can't let him go back to Australia. So I'm riding. I don't think the Bulls win tonight, because it's going to be tough to beat the 76ers back to back. But as far as this parlay, I think the big men are going to show out tonight. So give me Vooch over 14.5 and over 8.5 rebounds. Part of that. So
6 straight double-doubles for Vucevic too.
Yeah. So I thank you, Steven. You're a smart man.
Well,
so
I am with. I like the parlay. I'm down with it. I am going to go a little bit more specific though. I like the big men as well, but I'm with Brandon Katz in the comments. Philly's not losing tonight. Cody, do you know the Joel Embiid's record versus the Bulls?
It's now like 12-1, right?
Yeah, it's 12-1. That was the first time they've ever beaten him. I don't think, especially with that being so recent in their mind and in a high variance game of being double OT, I am going to take the Sixers money line. I think it is an easy bet. I did take Japan money line last night on a different sportsbook because 2 different sportsbook were offering bet insurance. So guess what? That means you win money regardless. So I will take $25 and put it on the Sixers money line because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sixers. They're gonna fucking mow down the Bulls tonight, and it won't even be funny. And Joel Embiid in victories versus the Bulls in those 12 games, he averages 29.1 points per game, and in the last 4 games, 30, 40, 43, and 25 in wins versus the Bulls. He dropped 37 last night. It's not going to get harder for him. It's only going to get easier. He's emulating Michael Jordan. He loves playing in the United Center, and he's probably staring at the Jordan jerseys every single time he gets a break. I think he's going to drop another fantastic game. So I'm also taking Joel Embiid to score 25 points and a Sixers win at near even money at -110. So I really like Joel Embiid to dominate tonight.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like Brandon's comment. He says Melton has been playing well and Harden should be out tonight. His point prop over has value. I think he had 19 against the Bulls the other night. So I agree. I think there's value with him and Tyrese Maxey as well.
You could put Evan Turner at the point. You could put, Drew Holiday at the point. You could put Jody Meeks out there. You could put Michael Carter-Williams. Have I named enough old 76ers to make the point? It's Joel Embiid. I mean, I could pass to him and he'll score buckets. It doesn't matter. That man is pissed off. He doesn't like losing. And I think that he likes beating the Bulls because, again, like there's videos out there of him just emulating everything Jordan does, but he's 7'4". It's pretty fun to watch. I think he's going to dominate tonight. So yeah, I'll ride with the superstar because he's a superstar for a reason. I think that's my only bet.
Melton. Speaking of Melton, though, he in the last game he went 5 for 12 from 3. So he threw up 12 threes, and he's going to probably get a lot of minutes tonight. So you want to look at Melton on the threes, perhaps. You can get him. Oh, they don't have him available.
Yeah, there's no props for Melton right now. I was looking as well. They're waiting to see.
Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it because I feel like they will add some before that game.
He's great against the Bulls.
We know how bad the Bulls are at guarding the 3. So,
and he's great against the Bulls lifetime. I just looked this up. Per game, 2 threes made on 4.6 attempts. That's a 3-point percentage of 4.38. In his games with the Sixers against the Bulls, 2 for 4, 3 for 6, and 5 for 12, like you said. So it's pretty consistent as well. It wasn't just one outburst like the 5 for 12 night.
Yeah, no, I agree. So I like the comment that Brandon put in there about Melton. So I like it. 2 overtime game last time. Maybe the under is the play too.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't. I'm just.
I
know
it's 221.5. I know they had a day off, but 2 overtime game.
Yeah, and I think it wasn't. It still 109 to 105. Like it was pretty under.
Yeah. So the Bulls defense has played well since they got Patrick Beverly, but yeah, no, as far as the spread, it's at 3.5. Yeah, I don't like it. I'd take the Sixers.
Take Sixers money line, baby. They'll win. I don't know what it will look like, but
no. If the Bulls do win tonight, though, we really do have to strap Mark K down in this studio and not let him go back to Australia.
Champagne shower. Yeah. I think we should douse that guy in champagne if the Bulls pull.
We're going to be calling his wife in Australia and be like, "Hey, what do you think about Chicago?"
It's a great place. That's going to do it. We'll see how our bets take place. Shep's taking Bulls plus 7.5 and his 7-leg parlay. So we'll see if we can win some money tonight. That's Cody Delmendo. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. Thank you, Stephen Nicholas, for producing the show. You can follow us on Twitter at CHGO_Bets. And Greg Braggs is a coward who produce sucks. Thank you and goodbye.